my God, you are the devil. Stuck in the back of my head and I'm dead. I got the devil inside me and everything that I'm seeing is red. Vision is blurry, I'm in a hurry, my skin is starting to shed quick. Call up the doctor, swallow some pills, maybe I'll wake up in bed. I'm a disaster, can I move faster? Honey, I'm over the edge. No point in stopping me, I'm not your property, gotta take care of my ledge. My friends are dead, I'm losing my head, I gotta get off of these meds. I am unstable, willing and able, give you this body to pledge. Oh my God, you are the devil. Oh my God, you are the devil.
You're just like the bad girl. You're just like the bad girl. You're just like the bad girl. You're just like the bad girl, and me she's the best. Easy with the sad girl, she'll put you to the test. Now she's just a mad girl, laying on your chest. Let her go out with it, go up and down with it. You're just like the bad girl, and me she's the best. Easy with the sad girl, she'll put you to the test. Now she's just a mad girl, laying on your chest. Let her go out with it, go up and down with it. I get addicted to the wrong things. You come along searching for one thing. One near you and then I'm out here feeling alive. I'm out here feeling alive. You're just like the bad girl. You're just like the bad girl. You're just like the bad girl. And me, she's the best. Easy with the sad girl, she'll put you to the test. Now she's just a mad girl, laying on your chest. Let her go out with it, go up and down with it. You're just like the bad girl, and me, she's the best. Easy with the sad girl, she'll put you to the test. Now she's just a mad girl, laying on your chest. Let her go out with it, go up and down with it. Girl, is the best. Go out with it, up and down with it. You're just like the girl, is the best. Go out with it, up and down with it. You're just like the bad girl.
Best to give me that loyalty. Best to give me that loyalty. Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. But I'm halfway out, just trying to lose you now. Yeah, it was an illusion now. Yeah, I just wanna see you out. So give it up, leaving all your texts on red with the games you left now. Give it up, you're sick of all the things you said, getting in my head now. So I don't wanna know, I don't wanna know where you go. I don't wanna know. Yeah, it was an illusion now. You're leaving all the doors like that. Yeah, I don't wanna know. Yeah, I don't wanna know. With a broken spleen, yeah. I'm blessed with the mess you leave, yeah. It's hard to stop and breathe, yeah. So I don't wanna know all the things that you left in my brain, starting all over again, yeah. I only put it away, now you run back in my face, yeah. I'm done with all that you can say, yeah. So leave me alone, 'cause I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know where you go. I don't wanna know. Yeah, it was an illusion now. You're leaving all the doors like that. Yeah, I don't wanna know. Yeah, I don't wanna know.
Artificial love, we just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up, 'cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch of artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up, 'cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch, 'cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch, artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. How can you know what's in our mind, when in between the good and bad there's such a thin line? How can you know what's in our heart? Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love.
Well, hello and welcome back to another amazing day in the Masters League season number 1. The grand finale is upon us. This is going to be the day number 2, which is presented by Rush Gaming and 70x Esports. My name is Raider, and I'm here as the storyteller, as the caster for you. And eventually, we are going to enjoy a lot of amazing stuff today because, again, 3 more matches are there in the series of 9 matches that are supposed to happen in the grand finale. 3 are already done. Talking about the management, it is going to be our lovely KPGC official, which is managing the whole tournament right now. But if we talk about the past day, it was Team RLX Esports which secured the map of Erangel. Then TPRZ x VG was there in the map of Miramar as the champions, as the winner chicken taking team. And at the same point, if we talk about Cloud9, it was there in Vikendi. Absolutely phenomenal performance. But talking about the whole situation where the teams are actually here, like the number of teams, if we talk about the names of those teams, there are absolutely interesting names. For example, if we talk about RLX Esports, yes, as I said initially, that they performed exceptionally well. But talking about the teams that are there, it is 70xx7 Sky, Next Wave, MIG Officials, Team INM, Team One Hit, MT Officials, Invincible Ravens, Cloud9 Esports, Team TBRZ, VG. Then we have Nexus Esports, TCS, Erin 64-bit, and other than that, we have TBRZ, D-Lords, PLX Esports, RLX Esports, we Delta Gods, Vindictus, and at the same point, we have teams like Team Boyka, Shaishalt, One Hit X H4P, Authority to Kill, and at the same point, we have got Team Rush Gaming and 70x Official as well. So these are those amazing teams who are here to perform, who are here to fight the battle. And I believe there are 22 teams to be precise, and they are trying to fight for the glory. Let's talk about the glory. Other than the bragging rights of winning this beautiful tournament, I do believe the prize pool is something which is going to be absolutely amazing. Look at this. The stakes are quite high. 25,000 rupees are on the line. Talking about the prize pool, yes, the second position is going to get 6,000 rupees. But what about the champion? Well, the champion is going to get 13,000 rupees. The first prize, the lion's share out of 25,000 rupees, is going to get credited in the favor of that team who is going to be on the top of the food chain, on the top of the leaderboard. Talking about the second runner-up, or should I say the third position, it is going to be 3,000 rupees for them. Fourth prize will be 2,000 rupees. Fifth prize is going to be 1,000 rupees. So this is how the whole show flow is going to go. Like, obviously, when you talk about a team, their performance has to matter, their synergy has to matter, the players, they have to figure out what they have to do and eventually how they have to pull up the game. But now talking about the point system, again, it is going to be very critical. When you talk about the point system, definitely this system is something that every team has to follow. If you are able to get a chicken dinner, 10 points, Congratulations for that. And on the other corner, if you are there at the second position, you are going to get 6 points, third position 5 points, and so on and so forth till the eighth position. You are going to get at least a single point. But coming from ninth position to the 22nd position, 23rd position, or whichever position you have got in the game, you are not even going to get in a single point when it comes to the placement points. But obviously, every single elimination, every single finish is going to get you one single point. So that's a good thing. Teams can actually focus onto that particular point, because if you talk about teams like TBRZ, XD Lord, also VG, also Cloud9, these are few teams who are pretty much adamant on the fact that they're going to get a lot of finish points, which is actually quite good. When you see this kind of point system, it's a hybrid system. Obviously, you can actually go for both the things. And if you really want to play for a solo thing, like if you really want to go for the winner chicken dinners or play for the placements, I do believe in this lobby it's going to be a little bit more tougher, because again the number of teams and also the number of players is quite high. It's not like a situation where the teams are going to fight for just like 60 teams are there, 16 teams are there in the lobby, or 64 members are there in the lobby. It's not like that. There are 88 members who are fighting in the lobby. So obviously that space for placement points is something which is going to be quite scarce. But talking about the map schedule, the first one is pretty similar to what we witnessed yesterday as well. I mean, the whole schedule is pretty similar to yesterday's picture. If you have missed that stream, make sure to check it out after this stream gets over. But for now, stick onto it, because match number 1 will be in the map of an angle. Then we do have Miramar starting at 10:45 p.m. and then eventually at 11:30 p.m. we'll get to see the Weekendy as well. So quite a few amazing maps coming in. Yes, we are missing Sanok again. 88 members in the map of Sanok could have been a complete bloodbath. That's why this particular map is there. Weekendy definitely in the competitive scenario has been booming a lot. The teams are trying to grind in it. The teams are trying to get the best out of it. So Miramar is also equally good map, but it's an open map, and you will get to see a lot of long range rotations coming in. A lot of long range fights will be there, which is again going to in turn deliver a lot of interesting fights. So for those reasons, I really have to say the connections are going to be absolutely amazing. But once again, guys, a huge shout out to 70x Esports, Rush Gaming, and our management of KPGC official for bringing us this amazing tournament, because again these type of tournaments are going to bring in some new faces. And obviously, if you guys will be able to share the whole situation, like share the whole stream, and give a brief idea to your fans, to your favorites, and also to your family that this is the type of tournament that we are going to play and this how you can take a part. So obviously there are going to be newer leagues coming in. As we can see that this is the Masters League season number 1. There might be season number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and infinite. I mean, it really depends on your support. It really depends on how you are going to cherish the whole situation. So definitely, guys, go for it. But for now, I do believe that cinematics is something that we are going to witness pretty soon. And after that, once the lobby gets started, we will dive directly into the game. So for now, let's enjoy the cinematics of the match number 1. Alright, guys, as promised indeed, after the cinematics, yes, we are back again into the action. This is the day number 2. The first match is going to be the map of Erangel, to be precise. This is going to be the fourth match of the grand finale. But then again, guys, from day number 2 is the match number 1, so make sure to witness the action. Yesterday, if we talk about the map of Erangel, the flight path starting from Prismok and it went all the way to Stalwart. But this time, the flight path is looking a little bit different. It is starting from one of my favorite vicinities to jump in, and it's going to be the Sosnovka military base island. And through that island, the teams are now going to jump towards the areas of Georgipol. Well, Yasnaya, Severny, Stalberg, Kamishki, every single vicinity like that is way too far away. So reaching out to that particular place is going to be a very good contestment coming in, and I'm definitely open to see how the changes are going to be there. Other than that, when you talk about the few specific teams who have performed exceptionally well, I believe in that terms it is going to be RLX Esports who performed exceptionally well in this particular map, which is the Wrangle. But I really would love to see how that team number 17 is going to perform today, because again, every single day brings in a different type of meta. And also, if we talk about the opponents, I do believe today their homework has to be done, and they would have witnessed all three streams or three matches to be precise, played by these individuals who are sitting on the top, and now they are trying to figure out how the fight is going to go. Other than that, guys, I would like to actually elaborate on the terms of the result as well, because I've got the result, and also, if I'm not wrong, you have got that result in your Instagram handles as well. So make sure to actually go ahead and check it out, because you can follow the 7DX Esports and eventually Rush Gaming, so that you get all the informations. But talking about the teams who are sitting on the top, it is definitely RLX Esports. They have secured one good chicken dinner with 48 total points, pretty close to their half century. Definitely looking good. But let's talk about the game anymore. And when you talk about the game, yes, we will get to see initially a lot of teams are going to drop in over there so that they can loot. There is not even a single team who's trying to take up a fight right now, because nobody really wants to go with the initial clash. If there is an initial clash, there is a big possibility that you might lose that particular clash. But there you go, the clash is there. It is by Team Buy versus Team Nexus. And Nexus is definitely trying to be back in the game. And if we talk about Team VE as well, they're also fighting. They're definitely putting some good knockouts, but let's see how far they're gonna go. That's the bigger question, guys. But Nexus Spike, oh, he gets confirmed. He gets confirmed. And it's not a very good scenario, to be honest, for him to get eliminated that early with a Honey Badger. But that's exactly what is happening. MIG officials, Diablo, Paizi, Flash, Lizard, these are the 4 members who are playing. But the whole team is now getting destructed. I do believe in the live standings you will get to see all of those results. But Nexus Diablo, he retaliates and takes down the individuals as well. He's trying to put up a good fight. I would love to see at the end who gets the closure. MIG official for now has got the whole control of the farm and nearby regions. But look at this. Next wave, the team who is trying to create some buzz has got that initial frag in their favor. It's going to be Godlike who has got that initial frag in his favor. Other than that, even Team V is pretty close to him. So OTG and the other guy, they might actually take up a fight with this particular team. But then again, taking up a clash like that is going to be very, very challenging. But Diablo gets taken down by CEO. He's not going to leave him that easily. And I believe CRC's Koi E6 has been taken down completely. But look at this. 3 good frags for the team by. And eventually, the number of frags that they've got is definitely looking amazing. When you talk about this particular team, the name is going to be Team Boyka. And Boyka is, boy oh boy, performing exceptionally well. Now on the other corner, even Godlike is trying to perform. Let's see what is going to happen for Team Next Wave. Look at that. The band-aids are being thrown over there so that they can actually repass themselves, and that's the best part of this particular game. The recent update, not the recent update to be honest, it has taken like its own sweet time to come from the inception of this game of PUBG Mobile. This update came very late, but then again, when the update came, definitely things started to change, because now you can throw on those perspectives and utils so that you can have that edge. But Paco's barely surviving with any HP. Now he's getting punched up with a lot of nades, but from the back end, he was really very good by hiding in that particular corner, but he got spotted, and with that, he has been taken down. So a complete elimination for Team Nexus. Went out way too early with just a single finish. That's all they are going to get. Was really expecting that particular team is going to survive till the end. Honestly, if you ask me, I want to see every single team performing the way they are. And the best part would be that they are going to take that peak advantage in their favor. But Team SPX, even they are fighting. Superman finds a very good pick with the PP19 buys, and he's going to even take another guy down. SPX is now losing a lot of players. Even Psycho has been taken on. He's going to get completely finished off, and Superman is now there trying to get some good finishes. Team Vindictus, sorry to be precise, is also there with some serious manpower. They've got that control with the bridge area, so they might be able to take some fights over here. And I do feel Saf, Entity, and Prism, both of those individuals like Saf and Entity can actually have a very good closure in it. But one hit They are also in a very close vicinity. Yesterday, if we talk about one hit, they were a team who was coming very close to the winner chicken dinners, specifically the team number 22, which is 1 hit H4P, but still they were unable to completely secure that winner chicken dinner. So that is something they have to really work on today. If they really want to bounce back in the game, if they really want to completely climb on the top of that leaderboard, they have to perform, they have to get those serious finishes in their favor, then only things might change. But look at this entity trying to fight back. He has been spotted. Which the players are going to move in. Oh, that was a good shot with the S1987. Was not expecting that kind of a closure coming in, but there you go. The result is quite crystal clear. This guy is definitely going to get finished off. There is no chance that he's going to survive with it. But there you go, another DBS shot. One more player is getting picked off. A lot of nades, a lot of throwables now are going to get utilized, but still, it is going to be Team Vindictus who is looking quite good for now. If we talk about 1x Zoom NRC, some smokes for him. Again, that DBS shot can be very, very on point. He's trying to find out an angle. From the back end, we do see a proper cover coming in, but you will get to see, thanks to our production team, a dual POV, in which on the right corner, you'll get to see the players of one hit. Susti from the back end, he's trying to completely pull up a very decent cover for his teammate. At the same point, if we talk about Prism from the other team, which is the Vindictus, they are trying to take up some good fights. They've got a DBS, they've got a M416 as well, I believe, and at the same point, they've got the AK as well. So they're trying to fight with some different variety of weaponry. With Susti, with barely some weaponry, with barely some utils, he's trying to give the cover, but I feel that cover is just not gonna be that easy. Even Saf has been taken down. Glitch went out way too early, and also with the elimination of Saf, things are now started to crumble down. But that revival definitely came in. So now it is actually a situation where Team Vindictus is not at all looking good, because now they're going to fight up a battle of a 2v3. So a fight that could have been in their favor is now changing its tide. That means the fight is now looking like it can be in the favor of this particular team, who is one hit X NRC. At the same point, if I talk about assigned to kill, they are also pretty close to each other, and they might actually initiate some good shots. But look at that Doom, definitely a good spray coming in from his corner, and he was able to damage out the individual. A2K is also moving in. Maybe we are going to see some interesting fights, but Prisma, he has been revealed. His position has been revealed. His position has been pretty much opened up right now, and due to that, maybe some more interesting clashes will be delivered. But the first play zone is finally going to get compromised. The other players are also trying to move back a bit so that they can actually hold off the second play zone as well. And play zones are something which is going to be really very important. You have to pay your respect to those play zones. Otherwise, yes, what will happen is a complete total demolition of your particular team. So for that reason, I have to say that these play zones are something which is going to be very important. Look at him, Entity trying to block off both the entrance with those smokes. He's trying to create a good cover for himself. But I feel that cover is not going to play a long journey. Now, Scrappy and the other guy, definitely they are trying to walk over from here. Yeah, I would love to see if there is going to be a possibility of a comeback coming in. But TBRC XDL, oh man, they are losing some players. Daniel gets taken down, not a very good scenario. Even Dido has been taken down. Wow, that was a good nade coming in from Team INM. After receiving that initial frag, they are still trying to improve a lot. IR on the other corner finds one from Team Shaishad Esports. Yesterday, I did saw a lot of support coming in for the players of Team Shaishad Esports. Today, again, the performance is getting a bit. But what about this particular team known as CBRZ XCL? Well, they are not going to survive anymore. The whole team has been taken down. The whole players have been shut down. And with that, Team A2K is also now coming to come up with the Derek Slam and to slam onto this particular compound. I mean, already with 5 amazing finishes, this team is definitely looking quite chaotic. But look at that, the players are now trying to move in. Some good sprays. Thunder at the same point has been taken down. Noxy, caught off guard, is in a very open spot. If the vehicle goes boom, he's also going to get taken down, and that's exactly what happened. The vehicle goes boom, and Manticore now becomes the last one standing. The team who is known as the authority to kill, they are not getting any authority right now because they are getting picked off bit by bit. 8 amazing frags for Team INM. Definitely a kudos job. Well played, to be honest. Different angles, different speculations, and with that, yes, there you go. A pretty interesting result as well. 8 finishes is what they have got. 4 from Titan, 3 from Enigma, and Manticore now becomes the last one standing from Team Authority to Kill. He's the only individual. I mean, what can he really do at this point? The only goal that he has got is going to be of a survival. If he survives a bit, maybe he's going to pull up a long game. Otherwise, yes, the casualty could be quite high. So let's see what happens, guys. Make sure to make sure to actually support your favorite team, as Deep Prince Gaming is trying to tell. Misiha Gaming, 70x Esports. Yes, 70x Esports is something which is absolutely lovely. A team was trying to perform. Even yesterday, I do believe that we did saw a lot of interesting clutch in the place of 70x. But yes, first day of a particular tournament is really going to be the day of initiation where the tournament gets a very good start, and the second day is basically a day of comeback, and the third day will be the day of judgment. So in that particular manner, I love to explore how the tournament is following up. And look at this, the second play zone is kind of inclined towards the Rozok region. It is going towards the central eastern parts of the particular play zone. So obviously this particular fight is going to be very intriguing. We will get to see some interesting clutch movements coming in pretty soon. There you go, some more DBS fights are delivered. MT on the other corner is now trying to play a very safe game because they've got the Ferry region. So right now they're trying to play in a very safer manner. They're not going to initiate any attack. They're not going to like, let's say, be really very aggressive at the same point. If I talk about Prism, yes, he's going to put down the opponent. So that's a good part from his corner. Like, he's being pretty like effective at this point, which is actually very, very important. You really have to be effective. You really have to be on point when it comes to a battle like that. Krypton on the other corner is also trying to pull up a fight, and maybe there is going to be some good clashes coming in from here. King, Hustler, Krypton, Lutapi, these are the four members who are trying to take a fight. One attacks NRC, Souls. We have MIG official. Next wave, plenty of the teams who are trying to rotate and maneuver around and get a good opening. But right now, it really matters how you're going to play along the play zone. So the next play zone is going to be very critical. I do believe it is going to be the second play zone that we're going to talk about. Also, along with that, the timing that has been delivered is quite good. Prism. Oh, let's see if he's going to take a fight along with that corner or not. He's got a DBS, a very good weapon in the close range fight, but obviously he has to be effective with it. Even the opponent has got the same. He has also picked up a DBS and also an M4. 16 is in the hand. He's going to jump all the way towards the bottom area. Now he might actually take up a fight, but it's going to be a 1v2. I would love to see what happens. Sasti is trying to come up with a revival, and I do believe the revival might be getting completed pretty soon. Oh no. He leaves the revival midway. Some more DBS action, some more DBS shots. This could be the final one. Oh, he finishes off the opponent first of all. The guy who was knocked out is now completely done and dusted. Look at this. A proper dual POV fight is what you are going to get, guys. Doom versus Prism. He's going to go up for a fake nade, but that was a smoke nade, and the individual known as Doom really knew about this because he knew that if there would have been a nade, he could have easily utilized it in the initial fights. But Doom in RC at this point is now in a very tricky spot. He might be getting picked up pretty soon. He's running for his life, but can he really be the guy who can gun him out of the existence? Doom in RC again getting damaged a bit. It's going to be the chip damages. That's all he's going to get. Oh, look at this. Mid-air, he catches him, and Prism with a 1v3 onto the players of when it takes H4P. It's done for these individuals, and there you go. The player known as Prism is going to survive a bit more for his team known as Vindictus. I mean, obviously, a long journey is what I'm not expecting, but still a very effective journey is what I'm looking at because now they're in the top 16 out of the top 22 teams, and 54 players are still remaining. Now, Prism has to be very, very calm and very, very composed along the way so that he can secure some good chicken dinners for the particular team. I do believe chicken dinner is something which is going to be far-fetched, but he can actually aim for maybe some top 3-4 positions. That can be all right. I'm IG official Diablo doing a phenomenal job of getting those initial frags. Look at that. The players are now in a very tricky spot. It's going to be ERXZ who is now trying to take up a fight. Let's see if that revival is going to get confirmed or not. Well, the players have to move back a bit because the opponent has been able to completely knock them off in a very open spot. Although they have got some smoke so that they can utilize it, like 5 smokes in the favor of Z, and there are some more smokes coming in from the other players, so they might be able to utilize that as well. Look at that, some smoke, some nades is what I'm looking at. At the same point, TCS, maybe they are going to survive. I feel getting a revival onto Rookie is just going to be a very tricky task. And there you go, Diablo, a pretty good spray. He's going to completely finish him off. At least he's going to try for it. But Z is now in the cover area of that boulder. But no, he gets eliminated with a damn good headshot coming in from Diablo. He's not going to survive anymore because Diablo made sure that he will go out of the lobby. With that, now we are diving straight up into the second play zone, which is not going to get compromised pretty soon. The Carnate here is also something which is going to be very useful in these long range fights. Obviously, people now are inclined more towards the weaponries like Mini 14, SKS, and SLRs when it comes to the long range fights because those DMRs can give you an edge of reload and the other stuff like onto the weaponries like R98K or maybe the M24 and even Mosin Nagato or an OM. Obviously, Linux EMR is a weaponry which can be very chaotic, but yeah, it's a drop weapon. So again, looting it off and maybe getting it is again going to be a lucky task. And even if you are trying to loot it off, it's going to be a very tricky situation. You have to go in an open spot. You have to fight against the opponent so that you can really have the edge onto that particular situation. So Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see how the game is going to get evolved from here. Haji Edgar, again a very interesting name, a very interesting player is what I'm looking at. GME at the same point is also trying to fight back. This is Team 24. They are trying to pull up a good game, but now they are being slammed by the pace of Team Shaishals Esports. Team Shaishals, Mark, we have Monk, Rolex, and also Neo fighting in the game. Well, the players are now trying to come up with an equalizer. Eagle is going to cook up a very good nade. Let's see if it can be effective. But oh, there you go. The DBS connection from Monk definitely gets credited. Not just that, even Rolex finds another one. Oh man, it's not looking good for Team RG. It does feel like that they're about to get completely compromised. Now the nade going in. This could have been a very valuable one. Oh, he eats away a big chunk of HP. Not enough to completely put down the player, but still enough to completely neutralize him and put him in a very different spot. Well, the mollies are coming in. Oh, that stuff. That's stuff for Amy to survive with. But at the same point, Edgar is going to find a very valuable frag. He's going to completely finish off that individual. Even can go for a 1v2. But no, he gets finally finished off by Mark as well. Well, Team Fab, or should I say 70x, X7 Sky is also going to slam right over. But why don't they have that right manpower? I mean, they're surviving with just 3 individuals. That's all they have got. Skull is there, Chief is there, and Thor is there. That's all they have got. So obviously surviving with the 3-man power in this kind of fight is going to be very tricky. But their opponent is also 3-man right now. Thor is going to get directly go for a slam. And again, taking up a fight alone, this can bite him back right in his back. But let's see if the closure will be coming in for Sky Thor. Few good nades. Definitely he's trying to implicate a lot of pressure. But he has no idea that the players are actually on the ground floor and outside the building. He's trying to slam all those nades on the top floor, and the result is obviously out of his existence. Oh, look at this. Shaishali Esports again finds a valuable frag. They've already got 8 amazing frags. They're looking forward to get more. They could easily get 11, to be honest, because they've already made it possible to get that initial knock onto the players of Team 70x7 Sky. So that initial knock is something which is going to put up a lot of pressure. Sana on the other corner finds one from Team INM as well. I mean, that team is already there on the top of the leaderboard, so they have to be consistent along with it. They have to perform even more. They have to get the best out of it, and that's exactly what they're trying to achieve. Chief, yes, he has been taken down. Thor is trying to cook up some good smoke so that he can go for a revival. But it's going to be Fab Skull who's going to go for a revival. But oh, a Derek Slam! A Derek Slam. And with that, yes, we will get to see another knockout. It's going to be Skull and Chief. Both of them down to onto their knees. The last man standing is going to be over there beyond the boulders, beyond the compounds. And he might actually be able to get some good fights. That's what I'm looking at. But with the vehicle clash, Skull is going to get eliminated. Not just that, the whole team of Team 70x and 7 Sky has been taken down, and it is going to be Shashali Esports who is going to get not 1 but 2 frags at a moment in this particular fight. And they have already got 11 good frags in their favor. Even Neo, who has been taken down, has got 2 amazing frags. That shows the credibility of this team. And Monk, with 5 frags, is already dominating a lot. But now we are moving into the next particular circle, which is going to be the third one. So really have to see how the circle is going to formulate a new type of fight, because now the circle is pretty much like those areas are like ruins. INM at the same point are also trying to fight back. They're also trying to pull in a big game. Oh, look at that. The play is going on. RLX in a very tough spot. Yes, they're getting punched up a bit. And from INM, the steal of those finishes is what we are looking at. RLX, the only individual that is surviving from his team is going to be that guy known as the Storm. And he's the only hope for the team. He's going to repatch himself with the first hit, but has got a S12K. Oh, he finishes off that player. What a play coming in. Through the window, he goes in for the shot, and he was able to successfully achieve something out of it. And they've already got 9 amazing frags. What a play coming in from T-Storm. 3 good frags, and obviously they have lost Sena. But still, at the loss of 1 individual, they've got 9 finishes. So that's a fair trade, I would like to say. That's a very good trade. That's a very brilliant effort coming into the picture. Team next wave at the same point, it's Godlike who has been taken down. Now, let's have a look at the chat as well. Like, what our chat is trying to talk about. Boyka. We will check out that particular team. Don't worry, guys. There are certain type of fights going on. So once we witness those fights, we will move on to the next one. But at the same point, I would like to request all of you to make sure to like at least the stream, because again, if there is your support, we are going to witness many more clashes like this. We are going to witness many more grand finales like this. And if the support is not there, then obviously the hopes are also going to get diminished when it comes to the tournaments like this. So make sure to support. We're not talking about the monetary support. We are just talking about a support that you just be here with us like a family of 7DX Esports or Rush Gaming or KPGC Official. Just be like a family with us, and we are going to bring in many more tournaments like this, which is going to be very valuable. But moving forward, if we talk about MIG Official, we have Lizard, we have Flash, we have Faizi, Diablo, and also from the other corner we have Team TCS. Again, some technical difficulties are there, but don't worry, guys, the clashes will definitely be there. MIG Faizi, let's see how big of a game he can really pull through in this particular matchup. 12 teams, 33 players. Every single individual is trying to fight back. Every single individual is trying to come up with a big game in this particular picture. But still, the notion of winning the whole match is something which is going to be very, very risky. Vindictus, Boyka, Shaihalt, and also if I talk about Team 1 at X4, these are four other teams who can really fight back in the game. But MIG official is now freshly entering into a particular fight because they have not yet taken a very big fight. I mean, they have got 2 frags, that's all they've got, but they really have to play against a proper 4v4 fight. Then only we will get to know what kind of capability they have got. Oh, there you go. Even TCS is now going to get completely eliminated. What a play. Diablo, he has already secured 2 good finishes. He's definitely looking quite strong at this point, but now we are looking at the 4th place zone, and the teams are definitely going to converge over here. And also, if you talk about the Water City squad house, yes, there are certain type of players who are trying to fight along that angle. But Paizi, he's got a boulder because he wants to deny every single individual who is trying to make an entry from this boulder. So that's a good approach coming in, because every single guy who is trying to cross that particular bridge, he is going to put him down. RLX, 9 finishes, looking effectively strong. And they've got opponents like INM, they've got opponents like Cloud9 as well. But Cloud9 Iblis, he's coming in a very close circuit. There is going to be a very interesting fight along this angle. And even Cloud9 knows that there is a certain type of opponent who is sitting right over there in this compound, and that's why they're trying to make sure that they finish him off earlier initially, and then eventually go for some good frags. And that's exactly what is going to happen. But Nefu gets taken down, but Iblis takes a proper trade. And with that, Lutapi finds one more from Team 1. It takes H4P, if I'm not wrong, because Labrat has been taken down. All those teams who have been dominating in the previous day are now getting scattered, except Team RLX. I mean, RLX is one of those teams who is just being very consistent, who is just being very effective every single time. Every single time they are trying to, like, let's say, be in a fight, they are trying to be absolutely effective. They are trying to be absolutely done a performance. We have to see what Team 25. A lot of back and how particular obviously there's some certainty that you are going to witness this vehicle in a very open spot, but like this, in this POV from the upfront angle, you will get to see that the water body is there, and this Urus has been parked right to the water body, and now he's going to fight along with it, utilizing the whole situation. One hit at the same point is now on a very tricky spot because it's just Storm and Azlan who has surviving. Storm right now has 0 finishes, so really have to go berserker on the opponent if we really want to gain some good finishes. But at the same point, Cloud9, they are being unstoppable. 7DX, let's see what this particular individual team is going to do. Obviously, if we talk about Thankapan, he does not have that HP that he can really fight back with. Obviously, the next play zone is also going to be very critical, so I would love to see at the end what kind of a closure will be coming in. Look at the ACs that these guys have got. Like, they're coming out from outside the circle. They've already got a very big amount of damage from the play zone, but from the back end we will get to see a few more shots. It's got to be MT Esports who is still getting the job done. Lutapi finds some crucial picks, but look at this fight. Thanks to the production team, you'll get to see a drone's perspective in which you will get to know how many teams are over there. Like Team 25, 70X is going to be there. Even Team Cloud9 is there. From the back end, we did saw Team MP also tracking some good shots. There are multiple teams who are now trying to put up a lot of pressure onto those individuals, and now we have dived strictly into the top 8 teams. And I do believe that the 6th play zone is something that we're going to witness pretty soon. Along with that, we might see some more clashes. So give me your predictions, guys. Oh, Prism gets taken now. That's what I was talking about. Like Prism being an individual from a team, he could actually go for the top 3 positions, but alas, he went just for the top 8 for just 1 single position points. But still, Vindictus definitely did their job of securing as many as eliminations as was possible. And Prism, one of the worthy players from this particular team, definitely was able to perform on its peak. He was trying to get many more points, but he got just 5. That's okay, guys. You have to go with the effort. You have to go with the flow. You have to be aggressive along the way. Nar, Sedek, 5 amazing eliminations from their corner as well. Top 7 teams is what we are looking at. 21 remaining players. Flash has got a very beautiful car 98k. Let's see, can he really appoint those connections? I mean, there is a possibility that he can go for that straight up shot. But Team Boyka still has got that angle to play along with. Look at this Team MIG official. 4 amazing frags. Trying to get many more. What do you think, guys, about that? I mean, Flash again getting damaged bit by bit, but here's the damage is going to come. Prisma, God, okay, that's amazing. Team Shaisha Esports is definitely getting a lot of support at this point because they really deserve it. The way they performed, the way they are getting those frags, like look at them, 12 amazing frags. They're unstoppable at this point. But yeah, the manpower is something which is going to fall down a lot. Cloud9 even again at the same point. Mark, wanted to get that finish, but Mark unfortunately was able to come back in a very open spot, and due to that, look at the result. Rolex really want to get that finish in his favor, but for that he has to also go in a very open spot, and that might actually change everything else. Still, the players from Team RLX Esports are also receiving some good shots, like 13 amazing finishes what they have got. Even Team Boyka is trying to take some good shots onto these individuals. Team Shashals Esports, let's see how far they're gonna go. MT, well, they can be one of the biggest competition for team number 17, that is going to be Team RLX Esports, because the number of manpower that these guys have got is also looking quite good. That need, it's a close one, but let's see, can he seal the deal with that need? Oh, it was a close need coming in, but still not close enough to completely put down the players. With some smokes, now these players are trying to cut up a rotation, but I feel surviving in the top 5 is just something which is going to be very, very tough for these individuals. Look at the number of smokes that they are trying to pop up with. Like, they have got 6-7 smokes, and they're trying to cook every single one so that they can move back into the circle. Mark again gets damaged with the nade. He's now trying to like repatch himself, and then he'll move back into the circle. Cloud9, Niffy, Noobsir, Hustler, Lutapi, every single individual right now has got the best of the best angles to play along with. But to be honest, Mig Official and the other teams, the way they have concluded their manpower, it's just something that Mig Official can really dictate. I want to predict right now that Mig Official is the one team which is going to have that chicken, and if they play their cards right, there is nothing who can deny, or should I say, there is no one who can really deny a winner chicken dinner coming in from these individuals. Oh, Flash goes in with a banger. Faizi confirms him, and Krypton on the other corner is also trying to take the fight, but Flash also finds Hustler. Team MT, who had that manpower initially, is now falling short of breath. They're getting picked off back and forth. The more interesting plays are going to be there, which is going to get delivered. Faizi, oh, he also gets damaged by Team Boyka. Not so good. Team Boyka. Superman. Mark gets spotted. Mark is going to get completely taken down. Storm now has to run back into the play zone. Oh, Shadi Esports unfortunately gets eliminated at the 6th position. Was not really expecting that, but there you go. The closure comes in. Team MIG official is also trying to bring in that revival, but Faizi gets confirmed by MT Lutapi. Boyka trying to hold off, and Nafi was able to spot him. He's going to go for a spray. And did he connect? Yes, indeed, he got it connected. The Cloud9 still there at the top 5. They're getting the best out of it. Nefi finally confirms him out. And not just that, there are going to be a total of 4 teams who are surviving in the game. Nafi is cooking up plenty of smokes that he has got. I mean, he's got just one more. He's trying to cook up that one, and maybe he's going to have a good balance in this particular fight. But Team RLX Esports, can they really pull through? Or is it going to be Team MIG official who is going to secure that winnership? And look at Team RLX. Already with 16 frags, they're already breaking a very big record. They have got 48 points overall in the first three games, and now in this 4th game they are already gaining 16 points. What a play from that particular team. If they're able to get that chicken dinner, definitely the job will be absolutely phenomenal. But Nafi again getting damaged a lot. He's going to cook up himself with the first seconds. He's going to repatch himself. The next play zone is going to be very critical. Look at this. He's trying to move back into the circle, but he's going to get spotted from multiple corners. There's nothing who is going to let him survive. Krypton finally finds him down. Nefi gets the closure on it. Oh, Krypton gets taken down by Team RLX Esports. Well, RLX has got their eyes set on every single individual, and now they're trying to patiently wait for a moment where Team RLX and Team MT is going to take up a fight, and maybe then MIG is going to take the output in their favor. But RLX having that height advantage in their favor, they are figuring out every single individual. They've got that insight on every single individual, and they're trying to take up the best out of it. But RLX Esports, can they really pull through, guys? That's a major question. I mean, getting a chicken dinner is just something which is not going to be easy. They've cooked up some good smokes, and they're trying to go with a line of fire. And for now, they've got a good placement to play along with. Hustler also moving into that angle. Well, the opponent, Lutapi, has already been spotted. Hustler has got a very good angle to play with. But look at this guy, Labi. He has got how many frags, guys? 10 frags individually. 10 freaking frags in his favor. Dil A31. This guy has already got 10 amazing frags. I mean, now it's 11. The number is just increasing. It's going to be a chicken dinner for Team RLX Esports down. Is there no denial? As I said initially, my predictions was MIG official, and I wanted to say, like, along with that, I also said that if they play their cards right, there is no one who can really deny a chicken dinner coming in from MIG official. But they didn't have that angle. They didn't have that many smokes, and due to that, yes, the cost is not going to be very, very high. It's going to be a 1v3 situation, and I feel the chicken dinner is something which is going to be far away from Lizard. But still, kudos to MIG official for surviving this long. They don't have that many finishes, but still, RLX Esports, what a play, man. I have to say, what a play from their corner. Like, they're getting approximately 28, 29 points in their favor after this game. Like, chicken dinner is something which is undeniable for them. They've got that manpower, the angles that they're trying to play up with. Oh, not just 29, 28 points, guys. They might actually get 32 points. 10 for the placement and 22 for the finishes. What a play. They have single-handedly dominated the whole lobby at this point. What a team coming in from the South Asian region. Absolutely in love with the play that they are trying to come up with. Their individual players are getting 6, 7, 11 frags, to be honest. I mean, hats off to that. 11 to 12 finishes is what that individual has got. But now the next play zone is something which is going to provoke all the players to be in a closer circuit. And look at this, the eighth play zone is circling right now. It's coming and it's going to pressurize the individual. D-Storm, Superman, and also Dill A3 are the three individuals who are now surviving in the game. The next play zone is going to be very critical. The players are also trying to converge right into the play zone. Might actually spot someone and take them down. If he goes for some space, he might actually get exposed as well. But he's going to go outside the circle. He's going to let this finish go away. But there he goes in for the 12th fan and he finally secures it as well. The winner chicken dinner of this beautiful match is going to be Team RLX Esports. They've got 32 amazing points altogether in a single match. A total of, if I'm not wrong, 80 points in just 4 matches. That's an average of 20 points in every single match. Like a performance of a chicken dinner in every single match. RLX Esports, absolutely phenomenal play coming in from that particular team. And to be honest, they are now, for me personally, the Erangel Conquerors. Like in every single map of Erangel till now, like 2 matches have happened. It was Team RLX Esports who were able to get the best out of it. And due to that, yes, definitely this team is looking absolutely strong in it. And the performance that they're trying to pull in is going to be lovely. In the overall standing, after the day number 1 was ended, we got to see that Team RLX Esports is already sitting on top 40 points to be precise, but now they've got 32 more in just the first match of this game today, to be precise, in the day number 2. So that means a total of, if I'm not wrong, 80 points is what they are going to have in the overall standing. With that, hands down, absolutely amazing performance coming in from RLX. But now the opponent has to watch out. The opponent has to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to play, because RLX Esports is now is definitely having a very big lead. Because if I talk about the other team which was there in the leaderboard, it was Team 1 4P who had 33 points. But now the gap is just going to enlarge by tenfold. Like there is going to be a gap of at least 30, 35 points between them and Team RLX Esports. That is the kind of play that this particular team was able to go with. So hands down, absolutely amazing performance. But for now, we are going to take a short break. And in this break, you are going to witness the highlights. And after that, we'll be back with the match number 2. That will be the map of Miramar.
They'll be calling me royalty. I'm halfway out, just trying to lose you now. Yeah, it was an illusion now. Yeah, I just wanna see you out. So give it up, leaving all your texts on red with the games you left now. Give it up, I'm sick of all the things you said getting in my head now. So I don't wanna know, I don't wanna know where you go. I don't wanna know. Yeah, it was an illusion now. You're leaving all the doors like that. with a broken spleen, yeah. I'm blessed with the mess you leave, yeah. It's hard to stop in me, yeah. So I don't wanna know the things that he left in my brain, starting all over again. Yeah, I only put it away, not even back in my face. Yeah, I'm done with all that you can say. Yeah, so leave me alone, 'cause I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know where you go. I don't wanna know. Yeah, it was an illusion now. You're leaving all the doors locked out. Yeah, I don't wanna know. Yeah, I don't wanna know. So I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know where you go. I don't wanna know. So I don't wanna know.
Artificial love, we just make it up. 'Cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. 'Cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch of artificial love. We just make it up. 'Cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up. 'Cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. 'Cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch. 'Cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up. 'Cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. We just mess it up. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love.
Think about you a lot.
everything you want, but you can't have. Number one regret, no take backs. The hole in your chest, that's payback. Payback, take that. You could call me selfish and critical, I could take the blame. Just like I could take a match and send it up in flames. Don't say I didn't warn ya, this might hurt, but that's just karma. Better take that. Call it payback. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Stay mad, I know you wanna. This might hurt, but that's just karma. That's just karma. Go and play the part, play the victim. Throw a pity party with your demons. Blaming everybody and you're screaming, screaming. But I'm the one bleeding. You're the one that's selfish and critical, you could take the blame. Just like I could take a match and send it up in flames. Don't say I didn't warn ya, this might hurt. That's just karma. Better take that. Call it payback. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Stay mad, I know you wanna. This might hurt, but that's just karma. That's just
Well, hello and welcome back once again to the glorious map of Miramar to fight back in the Masters League Season number 1, powered by Rush Gaming and 70x Esports. Along with that, the management is done by KPGC Official. My name is Raider, and I'm here to present the whole beautiful match. And if we talk about the flight path, well, it's just starting from the areas like Russell Valley, going all the way towards Impala, and areas like I believe Montenovo are going to be pretty close to each other as well. Montenovo is actually on the whole western side, to definitely reaching onto that particular place is going to be a big challenge. Puerto Paracio is the angle where I'm talking about, yes, from Torre Amada all the way towards Puerto Paracio. Pretty impressive flight path, to be honest. We'll get to see a lot of ups and downs in it. And when we talk about the map of Miramar, we'll get to see some very decent, I guess, clashes. And apart from that, there are definitely going to be a very talent also coming, good teams will be looking at the whole map. Like is going to be at Hassan there. We have great La Planeta, Los Angeles, Puerto Paraíso, plenty of definitely big fight in the areas like Los Angeles. So I'm looking forward to see how that fight is going to pan out. And as I do see that the flight path is should I say eastern one, and the play zone is going to be a central one because Picardo is the one area which is going to be the central areas of this particular play zone. So it's a good play zone. Obviously the teams can reach out to this area and maybe take up a good fight in the later stages. But now let's talk about one more interesting team. It is going to be Team MT Esports. In the previous matchup, MT Esports survived till the top 3 positions, I believe. Yeah, Cloud9 was eliminated at the 4th position. MT was eliminated at the 3rd position. Team MIG official went out at the 2nd, and The team who secured the winner chicken dinner with 32 amazing points, it was known as Team RLX Esports. Actually, it is known as. It is not like a situation that now they have a different name. Yes, the name is pretty much same. It's going to be RLX Esports, and RLX Esports is now going to fight back in the next 5 matches, including this one. Well, this is going to be the second map of Miramar. So the teams have already got a very good idea of how the play is going to go because the lobby is not going to be different. But Vindictus versus MIG official, this is the first initial clash. Shashal Esports on the other corner is also going to take up a fight against Team RLX Esports, and RLX will finds him, takes him down, and eventually with that, Shashal Esports is going to lose their first player. Was not really expecting that kind of a closure coming in, but at the end, this is exactly what you're going to witness. Pretty impressive player of that particular team is going to fall short. At the same point, when we talk about team authority to kill, we have got players like Manticore and other individuals also there. Like in the previous matchup, team A2K, or should I say authority to kill, went out a little bit early, but in this matchup, they really want to survive till the end so that they can fight back, pull in some more interesting points in their favor. And if that happens, that would be absolutely lovely. Rolex is there, and we have players like Mark. When they were trying to, jump into the Los Angeles region, but now they do not have the right amount of utility, so they're trying to fall back a bit. Obviously, after losing Neo 69k, now they have to figure out a play in which they might survive till the end. So it's going to be a very tedious journey for them because they have to figure out an angle to play along with. They have to figure out a good rotation. And once that rotation is in their favor, they might be able to fight back and can eventually get the best out of it. But what do you think about this whole situation, guys? Do let us know while typing in the comments. Our moderators are there. Even I'm trying to check out what you guys are trying to implicate when it comes to this particular game. So let's have a look at the chat as well. Like Boyka, the support for Team Boyka was absolutely amazing. But now it all trickles down to how the play is going to formulate in this particular matchup. Trust me, every single match is going to bring a new legacy for these individuals. But at the same point, guys, we have already reached, if I'm not wrong, 687 subscribers. I would like to request all of you so that we can hit 700 subscribers today after the stream ends. So if that happens, it would be absolutely lovely. Even yesterday, you guys were able to complete a good milestone, and it was a milestone of reaching approximately 30-50 likes, but you guys were able to let it go with 30 likes, so it was good. Keep on supporting the way you are, guys, because again, in this particular matchup, in this particular grand finale, there is a very beautiful notion that we are going to see a new face when it comes to the champions. So I feel in that terms, RLX Esports is a very strong contender at this point after seeing their first 4 matches, and they've already dictated a lot. I mean, they've got already 80 points in this particular matchup. If they're going to perform equally well, they might actually cross the century marker as well. Like in just 5 matches, they could actually go for more than 100 points, and if that happens, it would be lovely. But let's see what INM Esports is going to do. C9, or should I say Cloud9, is once again fighting back. They're trying to put the players down from Team Vindictus. Very impressive play. Glitch also gets taken down. Not a very good start for them. Yes, the players are falling short. Even Entity has been taken down. That means the full team of Team Vindictus is now compromised. They have fully been taken down. It's not a very good scenario for that particular team because in the previous matchup, yes, they survived a bit. But in this one, went out a little bit early. If we talk about tens, yes, he's obviously going to get picked off. Look at that. A lot of amazing speeds is what we are looking at. Team one hit in the previous matchup. Both the teams of one hit, like be it NRC or H4P, both of them were unable to get the right output. This is a match where both the individuals are going to perform, I do believe. Both the teams are trying to get some good frags, and they're trying to put some good pressure onto the players of Team Boyka. And I do feel one individual from Team Boyka is already down to his knees. Another one is about to get compromised. I mean, one is compromised, the other one is about to get knocked out. I feel like that, and yeah, that's exactly what is going to happen. Look at this. Porter NRC finds a very crucial pick with his Scarl. Very lovely frag, to be honest. Now some flashbangs, some utils are going to get dumped. Obviously, the angle of Nar has been compromised. Not just that, COK is also going to get eliminated. This is the last one standing. A flashbang will be coming in. That's going to be a stun grenade, and there you go. It's a close one. Ooh, everybody is stunned for now. Everybody is flashed. Some more smoke, some more utils. Nar is still unable to get that right output. He is unable to figure out how the play is going to go. But there you go. From a different angle, it was Doom with a beautiful play. This particular team is completely able to eliminate Team Boyka. So the supporters of Boyka are not going to take a very good sigh of relief in this particular matchup because again their favorite team is going down way too early. But other than that, I still believe the competition is looking absolutely amazing. Like every single team is trying to give their best because now we are coming to an end of this journey, to be honest, when it comes to day number 2 as well. Like after this match, we will be left with just one single map, and that will be the map of Vikendi. And after the map of Vikendi will be done, day number 2 will be over as well. So now I feel every single team has to step up up. Every single player individually has to step up, and they have to bring in their A game so that they can provide the best output for the team. And obviously, it really matters, because if you are consistent with your play, if you are one of those players who is trying to complement the team by being in the team and also being very effective along with it, I do believe things can change drastically. I do believe things might be a little bit more favorable for you individuals. So in that fashion, yes, I'm looking forward to see what will happen at the end and how the game is going to get calibrated. What is your prediction, guys, regarding the match? Do let me know, because again, the whole match is going to get uh, quite, like, let's say, hectic as soon as we dive into the third play zone, because the initial two play zones are going to be one of those play zones where the teams are trying to figure out how their loot is going to work and what kind of loot they can really pull off. But after that, obviously, after the second play zone gets over, like in the third play zone, the teams will start to like go closer to each other, and at that point, yes, we will get to see some more interesting fights coming in. So for that reason, yes, I'm definitely waiting patiently to see how the game is going to get evolved. Moving forward, Team Cloud9, Noobstar has been taken down. That's a bad situation for him. He's actually in a very open spot, but there are some smokes which are getting cooked up so that they can retaliate along with it. But no, Pusha also gets picked off. Venom, on a very tough note, he is also going to get picked off. I do believe pretty soon there could be a closure coming in. If we talk about it, please, he has got 2 good eliminations. That's good. Kudos to that. But eventually the team effort has to come in, because MIG official has got a very good angle to play along with. Now they're trying to slam directly onto those angles so that they can get the best output. I feel MIG official might actually lose 1 or 2 players at most, but that's all they're going to lose, because even Venom is actually going to be a lone gun trying to fight back against 5Z. But 5Z, oh, he's going to get taken down. Not just that, even Venom is now going to get compromised, but before going down, he takes down the individual known as 5Z. That in turn is going to be a very big loss for those players. But now Noobsar and the other individuals from Team Cloud9 also have to fall back. But at the same point, Team No 5 is also trying to take up the fight. It's going to be Team the next wave. So some good space. Molly getting damaged a lot. Lizard already down to his knees. He has to get that revival, but from the back end, there could be a complete backstab coming in from the individuals of Team Cloud9. So if that happens, obviously the trajectory of the whole game is going to get evolved a lot. We'll get to see some more interesting frags coming in. Let's see, guys, what will happen. Dawn again shifted, tried to flank a bit, and with that flank in the play, maybe we'll get to see some more action. Look at this, guys. Dawn has got a very good angle, to be honest. With that UMP45 and an AKM combination, he can really pull through with some good frags. But right now, he's going to once again evolve and rotate back to his teammates, because again, the first play zone is now going to get compromised. Along with that, all the players have to also figure out a way so that they can be in the next circle. And once you are actually in the edge of the next circle, you can really gatekeep other teams as well. So that's exactly what the aim is all about. But now from the northeastern corners, like areas of Elazar, we did saw a complete damage of Team Boyka. Even Team Vindictus got taken down wholly over there. And apart from that, all the fights that happened really, to be honest, all the chaotic fights that really happened was in the northeastern corner. But right now, the circle is again going to be a central one, because Picado is there, Parkgrid is there, San Martin is going to be there. So San Martin is kind of the hub where the fight will be there, I believe. Authority to Kill is now very close to Team IR. Team SPX is very close to the Los Angeles region, where Team TCS is there, Team Chai Charles is going to be there. But Monk is way too far away. Oh, actually, I feel Neo 169K was already taken down, and Monk is actually in a very safer spot. He's going to go from the southern vicinities to the northern one so that he can hold off a very good play. Now, in the next 2 minutes and 45 seconds, we will get to see the shift of the second circle, which is again going to be very, very valuable. These shifts, these shuffles in the circles are something which is going to pressurize a lot when it comes to a play like this. Team Next Wave Esports, again, very pretty interesting team, to be honest. When you talk about the leaderboard for Team Next Wave Esports, well, they do not have a lot of interesting points in their favor, but they still will be able to fight back. That's what I do believe. And fighting back in a game like this is going to be the utmost glorious part for these individual teams. And if you talk about teams like Team TBRZ VG, they are already sitting at third position in the leaderboard. They were sitting at the third position in the leaderboard. Now things might change, because the first match is already done for day number 2, and this is the leaderboard that I'm talking about after the day number 1. Like in 3 matches, one Tech 4P was able to get 33 points, VG was able to get 27, C9 was able to get 25. So that chase between these particular teams is pretty close to each other. But Authority to Kill, for now coming back to the game, is now in a very tricky spot. Like, they're getting knocked off, they're getting pressurized from the individuals or Team IR, but Team IR is way too far away. Even if they're going to get some initial knockouts, they can't really push down to that particular compound, because again, it's a far away, it's a scattered compound. But TBRZX Nobody, that guy is going to perform. Not just that, even Team V is going to get a lot of frags onto them. It's going to be VE Delta who is losing a lot of players. Oh, A2K Kellen, What a play from his corner, like with the M249, M24, sorry to be precise, with that single tap shot of that bolt action sniper gun. He was able to put down an individual coming in from Team IR, known as Tokyo. Well, the knockout is definitely there, but I do believe the revival is also going to be not that far away. Team RLX on the other corner is trying to fight back. Let's see how many points they're going to pull through really in the game. Oh, Kalen, what will you do, man? Big question arises from here. This individual definitely wants to fall back, pull back, and eventually retaliate as much as it's possible. TCS ERXZ, if I talk about him, he's also fight back. He's also trying to get the best sort of best output at this point, because every single individual has to pull in. They have to prove themselves. They have to prove their wealth. They have to get the best output so that they can really be the best in this particular matchup. But at the same point, when it takes Doom, NRC also gets compromised. No, that knockout is going to be very risky for them. RX Esports is also about to lose one of their players. D-Storm is the one who has been knocked out. But let's see, can that knockout turn into an elimination? A big question, to be honest, because these eliminations are going to be very scary. There you go. I was talking about the elimination, and D-Storm gets taken down. Man, oh man, it's not looking that easy for those individuals. TCS, again, that whole team is also going to get taken down. Team RLX Esports, after losing one individual, the whole team is going bonkers. And look at them, they're gathering those frags. Team Cloud9 Iblis also finds one more. We have plenty of teams who are trying to be in a very closer circuit to each other. C9 Iblis finds one more. It's going to be MIG Slash. We are losing a lot of bodies from the lobby. And talking about the kill feed, we'll get to see pretty much more interesting plays coming in pretty soon. Some more smokes being utilized right now. They're trying to cover up the angle so that they'd have a brighter area to play along with. But Team MIG official, now they have been completely dominated. They have been completely put down. And with that, 6 frags coming in from the players of Team C9. But Cloud9 Iblis was able to come up with a clutch, guys. He was able to get the last few frags from Team MIG official all alone. Like, he put down Diablo at the end, and eventually, even before that, he was able to take down few other individuals from Team MIG official. So Cloud9 definitely trying to pull through in the game, but Team IR, while they are also losing some players, Madara was the one who has been taken down, and through the vehicle, this rotation is coming in. And look at the pressure that has been created. I mean, already it does feel like that Team 1HX NRC is going to create a massive amount of pressure onto these individuals. Oh, Enigma already getting damaged a lot. Porter also gets picked off. But is the other individual? He's again getting damaged a lot. Doom's HP is not at all high. But Sus and also the other individual are also trying to fight back. There you go. Susty finds a valuable one. With that, it's just going to be Tazu. He's the only guy. He's going to repatch himself with the first second. Has got a Thompson SMG as well. One of my favorite SMGs to play along in the close circuit. Then again, when you talk about the fights, it's going to be a DBS versus Thompson. And obviously in the close range, it is going to be a DBS who is going to win a lot, because just a single shot is what we need of that DBS to put down your opponent. And that's exactly what this guy was able to get. And with that elimination in the picture, things are starting to change a lot. Spectate fights. Red Saint Gaming, we are trying to convey that particular message to our team as well, and our team is trying to witness every single fight. But obviously there are plenty of fights that are going in. They've got that many teams, so there might be some misses, but don't worry guys, we're going to give you the best of the best experience so that you will be able to witness whatever you are here for. Like, you are here for the clash, you are here for supporting your team, you are here for the competition. I believe that's what we are going to give you. But obviously there might be some small fights that are going to get missed, but don't worry, the team fights, the proper 4v4 fights, it is going to be there on the screen. And if there is a certain fight going on already, then we can't really switch on to the next one. But A2K, Authority to Kill, finds one more. Kalen with that M24 is just looking absolutely phenomenal. Like, he's just gathering frags in a brief moment. He's trying to get as many frags as possible, which is actually a very good thing. I would love to see what happens next from here. Psycho has a very interesting angle to play along with. 15 teams, 36 players. Now every single player, to be precise, is trying to rotate back into the picture. And once that rotation is going to get covered up, we might see some more interesting fights coming in. Oh, look at this third circle. It's going to go in the extreme western part of the beautiful play zone that we already had. Like, we just have a power grid in that particular play zone as a big compound. Other than that, there is a chunk of San Martin and Hacienda as well in that particular compound. But that's all we have got. Even Montenegro is outside the circle. That Riela is already quite far away, to be honest. So this particular circle is going to be very interesting. But what is this? Where is Eagle and his buddy Edgar is sitting at? Okay, I believe that was a glitch, but don't worry guys, we are back in the game, we are back in the action. These are some small minor glitches that the game has got, but still the game has got a very sweet spot in our hearts, because this is one of the first battle royale in the whole esports genre, to be honest, when it comes to mobile gaming, which actually took the stronghold in the whole Asian community, whole South Asian community, to be honest. And also, if I'm not wrong, in the whole world, this was one of the first game who has got that highest fan base when it comes to a mobile platform game, which is a battle royale game, to be precise. Initially we had the games like Mini Militia and also mobile games where We got to see Clash of Clans coming in, sorry, Clash Royale to be precise, and also strategic play coming in like Clash of Clans as well. But still, guys, when you talk about a battle royale game, PUBG Mobile is one of those games which was the pioneer in it, and everybody has got a very sweet spot for it because we now have the Free Fire Max is there. We have got Call of Duty Mobile. We have got plenty other games like that. Fortnite is also in the mobile platform, but people usually love PUBG Mobile a lot because, again, if you talk about the whole competitive scenario and the ease of accessibility of this game and the graphics and the versatility of this game, it's absolutely on another level. But for now, team number 25 is losing a lot of players. I mean, their players are getting picked off. They have got that height advantage, but at the same point, they are becoming these because not everybody knows where that play is coming in from. So that's why they are able to retaliate. They are able to put forth those damages into picture. But now Thunder and his teammates have to move back to a very decent angle so that they can fight back. But look at this, the back arrows are being punctured. So that's why Caitlyn had to stop a bit. And obviously, he's going to take a fight, no doubt in that. But he has to, like, once again, regroup with his teammates and then eventually take up those fights. But Manticore and his teammates, they're in a very tough spot. The vehicle is going to go ablaze, and with that, yes, there you go. Manticore and also his team mate Zillion has been taken on. Both the individuals are going to get picked off. They should have dropped from that vehicle. They should have actually bursted that vehicle and eventually got a very good cover along with it. And maybe then that particular team could have survived. That those two members could have survived, but they decided to take up a fight. And the result is in front of you guys. That the whole team is now in a very tough spot because two of their best players are already done and dusted. They are pretty much knocked out. So whenever a situation like this comes in, I do believe the team effort is something which is going to be absolutely valuable. If you don't have that team effort, yeah, things are going to be very, very tricky. And to be honest, that's exactly what we are looking at. I mean, the tricky part of this game is already here. And for that reason, the clashes will be enormous. That's for sure. Like the courageous fights is something that I'm looking at, but let's see what happens next. Like if I talk about XPX, we have Popsy has got the Urus. He's going to move back into the circle pretty soon. Now the third place circle is going to get shrunken down, and this is the moment when I talked about. This is the moment that I talked about, like in the previous caster deck. Like after the third place zone comes, we will get to see a lot of flash. We'll get to see a lot of fights. That's exactly what we're getting to see right now. Look at this. I mean, the clashes are just going to be enormous from here. Oh, IR, they are losing the players. Pro YT is good with the last one. He's the only ray of hope for his team, and he has been spotted. Has got that golden Mirado in his favor, but that golden Mirado is not going to bring in that golden future. If you really want to be the best, you have to be the best by playing along with it. You have to be consistent along with it. But Pro YT just few shots away of his elimination. Again, he got those few shots onto his body, but eventually few headshots could have delivered the whole game in the favor of team number 15. That is going to be TBRZ XDL. But in this particular matchup, to be specific, Team TBRZ XDL is really fighting back. They've got 7 serious finishers in their favor. They're finding few more. They might be able to get it, but Team SPX retaliates, and Nexus Pakus gets taken down. Well, very tough spot to fight against. Mess boy, if I talk about him, oh, look at that. Look at that. He is surviving daily with some HP. Now just a few percent HP, that's all he's got. He gets spotted, he gets traded off, and with that, Frankie is going to be the last one. And obviously, he's going to receive a lot of blood for that. So the player is going to get damaged a lot. Okay, actually, if I'm not wrong, it's a 1v2 fight coming in. Few more nades are getting cooked up. Frankie is right over there trying to put up a nade, and the other opponent has got spotted. But let's see, Frankie can it into the 1v1. Oh, brilliant effort by this individual known as TPRZ DL. Now they've already got 7 frags. They have to get one more, and that nade can be on point. Oh, that nade was absolutely on point. Nidito gets a 1v4 frag, to be honest. He's got 5 amazing finishes. Now they're stuck at the edge of the circle. They have nobody who's going to fight back against them, and they are going to get 11 finishes. Congratulations to Team TBRZ XDL and their fans. The play that they were able to establish was absolutely on point. Now they also have to go for a 22-23 frags a finish of a game in their favor as well if they really want to be back in the leaderboard, because again their positioning in the leaderboard is not that on point when you ask me. Like they just had 19 points. 19 points is all they had initially in the first day. But today, this is the second day where the first match went out way too early for them. The second game is something that they can really pull through. So let's figure out how the team is going to get the ball from their corner. Cool heads, 7DX. Maybe he's going to take up some serious fights. There you go. The fights are coming in. Definitely. One index 0D Mark finds a crucial pick onto the individual. Next is here, Noob 70X is also going to, first of all, repatch himself, and the 4th play zone is also going to get compromised pretty soon. With that, we'll get to see MT Esports trying to take some good fights. Along with that, Team 25 is also going to like go for some good fights. But it's a very big question that who is going to survive, who is going to pull through, who is going to become that team, who is going to have that winner chicken dinner. A lot of questions to be asked, to be honest. But let's see who is going to really get that answer. See why Monk 69k is there. We have got one X NRC also trying to take up a fight. Again, some technical difficulties is what we are going to look at, guys. Don't worry. These small issues are a part of a game, a part and parcel of a game, to be honest. But don't worry, the last few zones are definitely going to be something that you're going to witness. And we are back on the caster, guys. My name is Raider. If you are missing me, but yes, we are back on the caster deck. We are going to witness few more action pretty soon. And talking about the chat, let's see if there is somebody who is trying to talk about something. Sunish Kumar is here supporting Team 70X official. No doubt, man, that team is absolutely OG. The org is absolutely OG because they have sponsored, they have supported this particular tournament with 70X Esports and Rush Gaming, with a combined effort coming in from both the orgs and the management coming in from KPGC. Well, we are able to witness this beautiful tournament. Definitely, there are some technical difficulties that are going to get, I guess, figured out along the way. But still, guys, I really have to say the way the tournament has evolved, the way the game has stepped up a bit, I'm absolutely happy to see that there are a number of teams who are trying to take up some serious fights in their favor. But it really matters. It really depends on how the game is going to evolve from here, like how many finishes the individuals are going to get, how many points they're going to be there from that particular individual. What do you think about that, guys? Leaderboard is something which is absolutely important. And I do believe whenever we talk about a leaderboard, it's basically a report card of your whole performance from the start of the tournament, from the inception of that particular tournament till the end of that particular tournament. So obviously maintaining yourself on the top of that leaderboard is something which is going to be really very important for all the individuals. And in that terms, I do believe the clashes, the fights, the retaliations are just going to be absolutely amazing. No doubt in that. I do believe that is something which is going to be absolutely tricky. But let's have a look at what happens next, guys, because again, the next matchup is going to be in the match of Vikendi, in the map of Vikendi, to be honest. Well, I am recently playing a lot of PUBG PC. When you talk about that particular game, yes, we do see a lot of Blizzard coming in. Sandstorm is there in the Miramar map when you talk about the PC version. And then again, in the mobile version, we don't see all of that, but we will get to see the clash. There you go. And now diving straight up into the sixth play zone, I believe. This is going to be fifth or sixth play zone, depending on where the play zone is going to be flying towards. There you go, some more interesting fights. 1x NRC is trying to put some good fights onto the players of Team TBRZ, Z-Lord, and Z-Lord definitely is now getting surprised. Look at that. Sustik finds one more. Even there is a retaliation from Team TBRZ Tito DL as well. But 13 good frags is what they are looking at. They really have to get many more. All they have got is 13 frags. Some more smokes. Oh, the nade was a close one. This grenade was absolutely close, but not close enough to put down the opponent. He spotted one more, but that final nade was right in the mouth, right in the face, and with that, the player is going to get out of the existence, I believe. But now, let's dive into the fifth play zone as well. They're left with just 10 teams and 29 players. There is going to be a complete bloodbath right now, and a lot of teams are falling down, a lot of players are getting put down. But still, what do you think, guys? Who is going to be that particular team who is going to become the champ of this lobby? What do you think about that, guys? Who is going to become the champ? Well, personally, if you ask me, I do feel that there are going to be a number of players who are going to take up some good fights. There are going to be a number of individuals who are going to like really retaliate in the game, who are going to pull in, who are going to perform, who are going to like retaliate and evolve along with the way. I feel Team 25 is going to be in a very tough spot because all they have got is just two individuals, and they're about to take up a fight against teams like MP Esports, and also one it takes NRC is going to be there, one it takes H4P is also going to be there. So there are plenty of teams who are trying to be in the closest circuit, and that is going to in turn result in a very big demise for them. And I do feel MT Esports is already taking a good fight. And RC on the other corner, after getting those 13 initial frags, are also going to be one of those teams who might be able to get the best output. Oh, that nade was a close one. Man, oh man. Beyond the power grid region, we get to see Team RG, we get to see one individual from Team RLX as well. That's a surprise for me, to be honest, that RLX is still surviving. I thought for a moment that RLX is being eliminated, but no, they are still surviving, man. They're pulling the game in their favor. I want to see what RLX Esports has got right now, like how many finishes they've got, to be honest. If we are able to check out Team RLX Esports, thanks to our production team, we'll get to see that pretty soon, I believe. But other than that, this individual, Cocaine is the name. He's the only guy surviving, and I feel it's going to be a tough fight for him. Oh, that nade was an absolute close one. But still, he will go taking on the TBRZ VG. Not a very good amount of frags, to be honest. Usually their counterpart, the other lineup, that D-Lord lineup, was able to get many more frags from them. But look at this, a dual POV fight will be there for you guys. Thanks to the production team, we get to see a fight between RG and TPRZ VG as well. But where is RLX? Where is Alex, guys? That individual is what I'm looking at. How many points he has got, how many finishes he has got is what I really want to see. But at the same point, Amy is going to go wait for a revival, but no, that revival will not be coming in. Edgar is going to be the last individual who's going to survive right now. He's got a Camaro in front of him, so definitely that cover is going to be valuable enough. There you go, guys. Thanks to the team, we have got a perspective on Team RLX. It's going to be DILA3, Villa 3, and eventually what he has got is just 5 frags. 5 points is what he is going to get if he gets eliminated right now. Apart from that, 1 placement point is what he's going to get. But I feel there are going to be elimination for plenty of other teams before this guy from Team RLX is going to get eliminated. He's in a very tricky spot. He might actually get backstabbed by Team 24's player, or he's going to get put down by the player from Team 22. There's a big possibility that kind of elimination will be coming in. But look at this. Plenty of other teams are also trying to revolve, or should I say rotate back into the play zone. One it is also getting pressurized. 11 frags is what they are looking at. One it takes H4P versus when it takes NRC. Both the teams are in front of each other. Oh, that nade was absolutely on point. Look at that. 14 frags coming in the top 3. We'll get to see Team RLX as well. Congratulations to RLX for once again pulling in a very consistent performance from their corner as well. Like once again, that team is in the top 3. What more can you really ask from them? A pretty impressive play coming in. Now it all trickles down to how Latri and One Hit is going to perform a long way. And if you talk about the opponent, it's basically a 1v2v3 fight if I'm not wrong. So yes, it's a 1v2v3 fight where the players from TBRZ VG are still there. The players from Team 1 Hit H4P are also there. RLX Esports on the other corner is going to be remaining with just a single individual. Well, the players are converging right over. Oh, that vehicle barely surviving. Vehicle drops down. It's going to be a 1v1 fight, but fails to deliver. And Labrat is going to completely put the players down with those jiggles. And there you guys, the result is pretty clear that it is going to be a battle between TBRZ VG and One Intakes NRC. Oh, sorry, my bad, not NRC. It's going to be H4P. Both of the teams are now pretty much in a very close circuit. They are going to take up a head-to-head fight. Let's see what happens, guys. Next, Red Saint and Prince Gaming. What happened, buddy? Are you not enjoying the game? Do let me know, guys, if you're enjoying. Do let me know if there is any feedback for me, feedback for the production team, feedback for the orgs, because we want to deliver the best, guys. That's all we really want to do. So make sure to give us that feedback so that we know what is going wrong, what do you really need, and how can we improve tournaments like this. So do let us know. But let's see who's going to deliver right now, who's going to have that winner chicken dinner. Panda gets taken down outside the circle. Not a very good spot to him. But now it all trickles down to what Mayavi is capable of. The last individual. Nades, throwables, utils, every single thing is going to get dumped over there. Oh, that final nade is going to bring in the closure, and it is going to be a match of TBRZ VG, who was very close to getting that winner chicken dinner, but at the end it is going to be a different team. The name is going to be One Hit X H4P. That's the name. That's the name who's going to get that beautiful winner chicken dinner. It was a valuable one, to be honest, from the start of this game, from the start of this grand finale. Team 186 H4P was coming very close to their winner chicken dinners, but unfortunately they were able to get it. But this time they are going to make sure that they are going to get that winner chicken dinner. So absolutely impressive play coming in, absolutely impressive stance coming in from these guys. What a play, what a performance. Happy to see that a team in a certain manner from the start, who was like struggling, who was trying to pull in, was trying to become the best, has now really got everything in their favor. So congratulations in the favor of team 1x H4P for securing this valuable winner chicken dinner in the map of Miramar. Obviously, the next 3-4 maps are going to be very important, like be it the map of Vikendi or one more map of Irangle. 2 maps of Vikendi are left, one Irangle is left, one Miramar is left. All these 4 maps are going to be absolutely important. But for now, what is going to be important is going to be a short break, and after that, we'll be back with the map of Vikendi, checking out how the game, or should I say, how the last game of day number 2 is going to pan out. So, guys, peace out for now, but I'll be back very soon with the match number 3 for day number 2.
Really trying to get my papes.
I'm craving hope in this darkness. You say I'm just a joke, just a joke. Shivers my spine so bad. Swimming in the river takes too much. I'm trying to let go of us, but the truth is what's real and no one else. My darling, in fire. My darling, rose in fire. You're a liar. You say, my darling, rose in fire. In fire. You say, my darling, rose in fire. You're a liar. Shivers my spine so cold. Swimming in the rivers, swimming in the rivers. I'm trying to let go of us, but the go of us,
Hello, it's been a long, long time. Can't get you off my tired mind. Shadow, let the tape rewind and finally ease my anxious eyes. Oh no, feel you creeping. Save me now from these thoughts inside my head. Yeah, you are the devil running through my mind. I can't get on your level. I swear to God I tried. I am not under your spell. Turn around and turn ahead. You cannot be anymore. Oh my God, you are the devil. So hard to save. Hallowed by my love for you, always stop me going under. Follow every step I take, cause our walls are coming down. Yeah, you are the devil running through my mind. I can't get on your level. I swear to God I tried. I am not under your spell. Turn around and turn ahead. You cannot be anymore. Oh my God, you are the devil. Stuck in the back of my head and I'm Vision's blurry, I'm in a hurry, my skin is starting to shed quick. Call up a doctor, swallow some pills, maybe I'll wake up and better. I'm a disaster, can I move faster? Honey, I'm off the edge. No fun is stopping me, I'm not your property, gotta take care of my ledge. My friends are dead, I'm losing my head, I gotta get off of these meds. I am unstable, willing and able, give you this body to pledge. Oh my God, you are the devil. Oh my God, you are the devil.
You just like the bad girl. 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 In me, she's the best. Easy with the sad girl. She'll put you to the test. Now she's just a mad girl. Laying on your chest. Let her go out with it. Go up and down with it. You just like the bad girl. In me, she's the best. Easy with the sad girl. She'll put you to the test. Now she's just a mad girl. Laying on your chest. Let her go out with it. Go up and down with it. I get addicted to the wrong things. You come along searching for one thing. One near you and then I'm out here feeling alive. I'm out here feeling alive. You just like the bad girl. You just like the bad girl. You just like the bad girl. In me, she's the best. Easy with the sad girl. She'll put you to the test. Now she's just a mad girl. Laying on your chest. Let her go out with it. Go up and down with it. You just like the bad girl. In me, she's the best. Easy with the sad girl. She'll put you to the test. Now she's just a mad girl. Laying on your chest. Let her go out with it. Go up and down with it. Girl, is the best. Go out with it. Up and down with it. You just like the girl. Is the best. Go out with it. Up and down with it. You just like the bad girl.
Best to give me that loyalty. Best to give me that loyalty. Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back in the final match of day number two. Well, this is the Masters League season number one. We are left with one more day, to be honest, guys, and that will be tomorrow, which will be the grand final day of the grand final, to be honest. But yeah, other than that, Vikendi is the map that we are going to talk about. It's going to be a very interesting diagonal fight path coming in, starting from the Cosmodrome region, going all the way towards Winery Milnar region. So it's good. But yeah, let's talk about the fight path. As I said, Cosmodrome, Trevno, then we have. Areas like Castle, we have Cement Factory, Montresnik, Villa, Tuvar, Abbey, Volnova, Winery, and areas like Millar are also going to be there in the whole circuit. But in the map of Vikendi, these zones are something which is going to be very interesting. Where is the first place zone going to go? That's what I'm looking at. Other than that, when you talk about areas like Goroka, areas like Hot Springs, or Cantra, well, we will definitely get to see some interesting picks over here. And I am looking forward to see how the clash is going to evolve, how the whole retaliation is going to turn up. Other than that, we have areas like Port where the teams are trying to go for. One if I'm not wrong, was able to go for the Zababi region initially also in the first day. So again, they are trying to go for the same approach and they might be able to pull in some more decent facts in their favor whenever the situation demands. So let's have a look at what happens next, guys. What do you think about the whole situation? Is it going to be a situation where Team Next Wave is going to pull up and evolve maybe? Is that the case? What do you think about that, guys? Team Next Wave for now has got the whole compound in the favor because there is nobody to really take up a clash against them. We have got the M416s, we have got the DBS as well, so there is going to be a decent amount of weaponry for them. And definitely, whenever the situation demands, whenever there is a certain type of fight, they might be able to retaliate. It's going to be RG, or should I say Rush Gaming, sitting as slot number 24. Till now, Rush Gaming was unable to perform at the peak. Even 70x official is also facing a lot of pressure while performing, which is sitting at the 7 slot number 25 to be precise. So for now, definitely these few teams have to perform because when you talk about teams like Team RLX or even Team One Hit or Cloud9 or TBRZXVG. These are the few teams who have performed exceptionally well. Even in the previous matchup, if you remember, guys, in the map of Miramar, it was the team known as One Hit XS4P who was able to get the winner chicken dinner. At the same point, at the second spot, we had Team TBRZXVG. So both of the teams were trying to be consistent. And also at the third position, we did saw Team RLX as well. So I feel RLX can actually bring in a big game from here. And the number of points that RLX has got is obviously close to 90 because they were able to get 6 finishes if I'm not wrong, and also they were able to survive till the top three. So I believe somewhere around 11 points or 12 points is what they are going to get in the previous matchup. So again, there could be a situation of 100 points in a particular team's favor, and that is going to be RX. So RX can go for a century in just 6 matches, and if that happens, it would be absolutely lovely. I'm going to look after that particular fact. But other than that, we will get to see a fight between INM and TBRZ as well. This is a very interesting area where the fight is just evolving. Even the eventually in the Volnova region, the fight is just getting brewed. So we have INM holding the edges of the whole Volnova region, and also in the deep down areas, we'll get to see some other players of TBRZX DL. But TBRZX VG is now in a fight, and the players are getting picked off. Shaishali Esports Neo 69K has also been knocked out, and also in the map of Miramar, he went out way too early. But what is that? TBRZX VG is definitely looking quite aggressive. They're trying to put the players down from Team Cloud9, and Flowers he has been taken down. Neo 69K has been taken down. So multiple teams, multiple players are in a fight, and multiple players are getting put down as well. So what do you think about the whole approach, guys? Who is that particular team? Which is that particular team, should I say, that you think is going to get put down from here? Do let me know what are your recommendations on that particular point. But INM Titan SGP, how is he going to perform? Has got the rooftop control. That means he has got that height advantage, which he can really, like let's say, establish in the later stages of that game. If we talk about INM, we have got Tazu SDB. Well, the weaponry is something which is going to be quite crucial. Nexus also gets taken down. Oh, Nexus Pika just right now has been taken down. And it's just a trivia question for all of you guys. Which particular game has got a character known as Pekka? Let's just say 2 games are there that I know has got a character, or maybe like let's say agent or part of that particular game is known as Pekka. Do let me know in the chat section, guys. I am looking forward to it. It's not PUBG Mobile for sure, but it's a different type of game. It's a different aspect of a game. So let me know which particular character is it. But Nexus on the other corner is also trying to take up some good fights. Nexus Spike is there. Pekka was taken down. He had been knocked out, but now he's going to get that revival. So he's back in the game. That's good situation for him. Obviously, fighting back is something which is going to be exceptionally important. Next is Diablo. 0 defeats for him. We have got Shaishal's Rolex also trying to put in some good facts. Mark is over there. Monk is going to be there. There are plenty of other teams who are trying to put some interesting fights into the picture. Mong, there you go. He's going to pull in that nade. This can be a crucial one. There you go. The nade is Nade is going to go directly into that building. And it's going to pop out that individual. Diablo now has been taken down. If we talk about Pekka, he's actually holding off a edge. Maybe he's going to get some chunk damage. That's all he got. So some chunk of that HP got depleted, but Diablo for now is waiting for a revival. If he gets a revival, that would be lovely. But I do believe giving a revival in that particular corner is going to be very, very risky. Even Pekka is right now ready with a need, but he's not going to pull it. He's not going to go for that need that quickly. But look at the angles that Team Shashal Esports has got. They have already got a very beautiful flank angle onto their opponent. Due to that, maybe Shashal Esports is going to pull in a very big frag. But Pakos, he's going to go for a revival. He's going to bring Diablo back in the game, which is absolutely important. But Diablo gets confirmed. Diablo gets finished completely due to the nade coming in from Mark. Absolutely amazing angles that this guy has got, but this another need. Pakos can be taken down pretty soon. Oh, there you go. I was talking about that knockout, and indeed we got it. Not just that, there is going to be another individual who's going to get popped off. With that, it all trickles down to what Spike is capable of. Spike, at the same point, gets a crucial knockout. But the last member is also going to get taken on, I feel. It's going to be a demise of Spike. But RLX Esports is also here. That's interesting. Now, RLX is also trying to put a lot of pressure onto the individuals. Mark is trying to go for a need. That need could actually impact the individual. Yes, definitely eats away a big chunk of HP, but not enough to completely put down the individuals. Spike versus Shashal Esports. Oh, that's spray. That's spray with the Uzi. Well, there you go. G36C has been summoned, and with that, the closure will be coming in. He's going to close off the gate and go for a revival. But remember, guys, RLX Esports is now converging, and whenever RLX Esports decides to come in a fight, they are one of those teams who can be very, very chaotic. They are one of those teams who can really be like a giant who can absolutely stop that opponent. So that's exactly what they're trying to work on. Now, even if I talk about Team IR, they're also trying to take some good fights. They are sitting at the slot number 10. Look at RLX Esports. G-Storm already trying to hold off some angles. DB shots are getting connected. Well. Nexus Spike almost about to get knocked out, but finally he does. Finally he does get knocked out. Nexus is also not going to survive. That is something which is quite inevitable right now. Look at him. He's holding off the edge, but he's going to get popped off. It's a 1v2 coming in from Labi. What a play. 4 finishes for Team RLX already. And I do believe RLX is now trying to cross the 100-point marker, that's for sure, in the overall standing. And once they do that, they will be one of those teams who will be sitting on the top, absolute top of the leaderboard. I mean, they already are sitting at the top of the leaderboard according to my calculations, but when they have 100 points and the other teams are even struggling to go for 50, that really means that maybe they're going to become the champion as well, because this third day is something which is going to bring us the clarity. But 1x and RC, what are they doing? Like, they're putting the whole team of Team MT Esports down and out of the equation, and that's exactly what happened. The whole team has been taken down, but look at this beautiful vehicle that Labrat has got. 3 finishes is what Team 1x H4P is holding off right now, but again, the next few rotations are going to be very, very important. Look at the play zone, completely shifted towards the southwestern angles. All the teams are trying to converge over there. All the teams are trying to take up a fight at that point. And obviously, the more the fights, the merrier the angles will be. Susty, Scrappy, and eventually if I talk about Doom and RC as well, plenty of teams are there fighting back, trying to get the best out of it. And eventually if I talk about Enigma, they're also trying to retaliate. Nobody real also gets picked off. Preeti only the corner was able to even get the best out of it. TPRZ, what do you think about this team, guys? Do let me know in the chat section. Let me just check out the chat section once again. Is there anybody who is supporting their favorite team? Well, not really. Nobody is commenting. All of you guys are just watching the stream. I would like to see some chats, some comments from you guys, because again, that interaction has to be there from me and my community as well. So I would love to see if there is going to be some interaction. I would love to see some support for your favorite teams as well. Be it TBRZX, DL, or TBRZX VG, or maybe 1xx4P, or NRC, or MIG official, whichever team you are going to support. Do let us know, guys, in the comment section, because again, your support is something which is going to be invaluable. So it's going to be the utmost precious thing. 70x on the other corner. Mandrake finds one more valuable flag. Next wave is also trying to be in the circle, but obviously the next few play circles are going to be very, very critical. Mandrake, a valuable flag from his corner as well, finally in this particular matchup. And this is the team known as 70x official who is going to get some good frags. Mandrake, Air Noob Max, Air Noob 70x is there. We have got Cocaine 70x, and also along with them there is going to be another opponent. But IR Goblin 77, what are you going to do? I mean, there is a fight between them and the particular team known as 70x official in the areas like Toar. So obviously it's a very interesting area to fight back along with, and they've got the information that where the opponent is, so they're going to take some good fights, that's for sure. SPX at the other corner is also trying to take some good fights against Team 1x and RC. But now moving in, the next play circle is going to get shifted more towards the southwestern flanks. We have Dino Park, we have areas like Moatra, we have areas like Abbey, and that's all. That's all we have got. Like there are some certain compounds that are bigger in the dimensions, but other than that, there are not a lot of big compounds where the teams can really hold up. One it takes Zoom NRC on the other corner is still trying to be very chaotic. They're trying to bring in the frags, they're trying to bring in the glory for the team, and they're definitely looking quite on point with it. Susty NRC also gets picked off. That's going to be a tough fight for them, that's for sure. Mandrake with just one, Cocaine with also one frag, Coolhead on the other corner also trying to step up. There is going to be a lot of M4 action coming in. Well, there you go, Coolhead 70x gets taken down completely. He's been put down way too early. And with that, total eliminations is going to be 4. Madara on the other corner is going to pull up with some revivals, I believe. There is a possibility that he might actually get a revival. And I feel, yes, that's exactly what is going to happen. But Team 70x official goes out way too early. Even Team Authority to Kill is now back in the fight. They are trying to put some good sprays onto these individuals. So if they are able to connect it, that would be lovely. But the connection has to be very, very, very on point. What do you think about that, guys? I do feel that the connection is going to be a little bit more tricky. RLX Sena, they're still trying to fight back. If we talk about FaZe, again, they're trying to step up in the game. Tokyo is there. We have got Pro IT coming in from Team IR. The last two individuals are coming from team number 10. Bonitex H4P. Storm has been taken down. We've got RLX Esports who's not in a very tough spot. Like Dil has been taken down. We have got D Storm who is knocked out. Evil is also knocked out. The only individual which is surviving is going to be Sana. But can he really bring in that revival? I feel the revival is something which is going to be absolutely tough for him. But this individual is still moving in. He's still trying to go for a revival. Possibly there is going to be a stance where he might actually get a revival. But no, his teammates have given the callouts that the team is already converged over here, so you can't really bring in that revival. It's going to be a fight between the Giants. Like it's a 1v4 fight coming in. Let's see how many frags he can really pull through. The Storm definitely going to get picked off. Evil is already done. Just oh, they. It's a 1v3 done by FaZe. Was able to get, if I'm not wrong, and the third frag is something that he's now trying to aim for. And let's see if FaZe is going to really get the best out of it or not. YG Flash also gets picked off. Sana might actually go for some good sprays later in the stage, but FaZe wants to go up ahead because he wants to come up with a 1v3. Slam will be coming in from these three individuals. With that Zima, they're trying to pull in, they're trying to create some rotations, they're trying to have that height advantage onto that compound. And once they have that height advantage, they might be able to completely slam on it and then eventually get those frags. But RG, what is Team Rush Gaming going to do? Phoenix have already been taken down. Authority to Kill is trying to confirm him. And yes, Authority to Kill is going to get that finish. Manticore, and from the back end, we have another individual from Team MIG official. Faizi might be able to get the best out of it, and that's exactly what happened. It is going to be Manticore who's going to steal the second finish as well. That's interesting. Team Rush Gaming, despite the fact that they've got 6 finishes, Aju's elimination should have not come because he was at a very good spot, but he was unable to check out those corners. So due to that, he is going to get eliminated. I was not really looking forward to see that kind of a loss for an individual. But yeah, at the end, that's exactly what we are going to witness, a loss for that interesting team coming into the picture. Now, Manticore and the other individuals, well, they're still trying to fight back. Well, they're still trying to step up in the game. Eagle is there with just 1 defeat. We have got Edgar with 2, Kalan with 2 as well. All of the players are trying to fight back. All of the players are trying to set up. Sana, what will you do, buddy? How are you going to perform? How are you going to retaliate? How are you going to pull through? That's the big question for us. Edgar with just 2 finishes, still trying to like move back into the fight. 11 teams, 32 players. Pro IT is also going to get taken on. I do believe IR is actually on the verge of getting completely destroyed because there is just the last individual from Team IR that is known as Tokyo who is still surviving. Team SPX is taking up a fight with him, and the other teams are trying to converge on that particular corner. But look at this next zone. It's again completely on the southwestern parts. We have now Moatra outside the circle. It's just Dino Park. Abby is actually in the circle. Small compounds which are right now in the zone might converge towards Milnar, or maybe the next play zone is going to come. The only 11 players, the number of teams definitely playing a lot. Do that. The ones are definitely going to step up a lot as well. A2K Kellen, just 1 finish in his favor from Team Authority to Kill. It's Manticore who has got the max. Manticore was able to steal 2 finishes, if I'm not wrong, way too early against the players like what's the name? I'm missing that particular name, to be honest. It was not wrong. Team 70X official. No, not really 70X official. It was MIG officials. Yeah, MIG official. That's the name. That's the name that I was looking for, and that is the exact team who lost a lot of players initially by the weaponry coming in from the players of Team Authority to Kill. But now TPRC XDL is also going to make a move. Everybody has to find a very good compound in the circle because again, when you talk about Vikendi, it's kind of a map where you do have cover, but again, if you talk about compounds, it's a little bit more on the like lesser note. So if there are a lot of teams, if there are a lower amount of compounds in the later stages, you definitely have to figure out how you have to play accordingly. So in that terms, I do feel the teams are going to have a tough fight in the later stages. But other than that, A2K and other players are still trying to converge, are still trying to get the best out of it. Manticore with 3 defeats is trying to be the best. Thunder has got 0 finishes for now. Kalen is there with just 1. So every single individual is trying to take up a fight. Every single team is trying to be the best, trying to be the champs. But I feel being the champ is just not going to be an easy job. Purim with just 1 defeat, Labrat with 0, and other than that 11 teams 32 players. Like the game has now come to a stronghold. Like every single team is just pretty stagnant. They are just looting, they're just trying to hold off compounds, not taking many fights right now. But obviously in the later stages we will get to show those fights in the Abbey region. Again, this beautiful mansion is there where the fights could be coming in. This particular zone is actually on the edge. That's why IR have decided to hold on to this zone because there is nobody who's going to look after him in this particular edge. So it's a good approach. It's a good approach, no doubt in that. He is definitely going to take an edge over there. But at the end, who will pull through, guys? What do you think? What's your notion of clarity? Which particular team do you really think is going to win this particular matchup? I do feel personally in this match there could be a possibility where Team TBRZX D-Lord could actually bag it out, or is it going to be Team Cloud9? Both of these teams have got a very good potential of securing a beautiful matchup. Rush Gaming at the same point, yes, they do have the manpower, but they are unable to convert that manpower in their fruitful advantage because again, when you talk about the rotations, it gets a little bit critical for them. Now, talking about the fourth circle, again, this particular circle is going to be really very interesting because in this circle there is just a single compound, a big compound to be precise, which is Milnar. Other than that, again, there are some scattered compounds. That's all we have got. So Tokyo and also Rolo from Team SPX can easily roll back into the circle. But at the same point, on the western edges of the circle, look at that. So we have TBRZXVG, we have 1x NRC, we have 1x, if I'm not wrong, H4P as well. Also with that, we have got MT official, not MT official, but we Delta. We have got Team Vindictus. We have got TBRZXZL as well. We have TCS. We have Authority to Kill. Plenty of teams are surviving in the Western Banks. There is nobody on the Eastern Banks. So for that reason, if the teams really want to survive, they have to rotate back to the Eastern Banks because it's a very open spot. Maybe the next few zones are also going to go over there. So in that manner, if you are able to control that particular edge, that's really very good. But eventually, if you are unable to do that, maybe the cost is going to be way too high to really go for a pay or payment. But when it takes Labrak, what he is going to do? He has got an opponent known as V Delta. Both of the teams are now in a very big tussle because again there could be a third-party fight also coming in the later stages. But for now, as we do see, the sprays, the on-point damages is what I'm looking at. G36C and a DBS combination. Along with that, this guy has got 6 smokes, so he can really create a path and maybe beautiful stronghold as well with those smokes so that the opponent is not going to push onto him because pushing blindly through a smoked area is going to be very risky. But at the same point, if you talk about TBRZXDL, yes, they are directly in the crosshairs of teams like TCS and also Authority to Kill, but still they have got a very decent uh, area to play along with. This compound has definitely got a lot of cover, but VE Delta is going to lose one of their own. It's going to be Mug DTG who has been taken down. Not just that, even Storm and Alzan are pretty much taken on in a very early fight. So for that reason, have to say that these guys are not at all looking fruitful. Even if they are now converting a fight from a 4v2 to a 3v3, but still they have to go a long way. Face DTG or this same point is going to cook up a nade. This is going to eat some chunk of HP, I do feel. No Labrat survives with it. Face DTG is again going to cook up another nade. Maybe he's going to find an value this time. This is the last nade that this individual has got, but still it's going to be a risky job. It's going to be a tough fight, to be honest, if you ask me. But let's see who pulls in. Smokes and mollies, but nothing will be fruitful. There you go. Team Rush Gaming is going to come from the back end. This guy is now trying to seek for a revival. I feel the revival is something which is just going to be very difficult. He's going to close off the gate. He opens it again. From the back end, we do see team 1x H4P also trying to take a good shot onto those individuals. But still, the output is not yet that favorable. Oh, there is going to be a revival. There is going to be a revival. But even before that, the individual is going to repatch himself. Nemesis is going to go for the revival. And I do believe he's going to be successful in it. SPX Rolo gets taken down with that team. SPX is done and dusted in day number 2 as well. There is nothing that those individuals are going to get in day number 2. So kudos to their performance and congratulations for them to securing these many points in the whole battle. But still a long way to go. Rush Gaming might be able to slam directly onto the compound where team V Delta is fighting back against the players of team 1-it. Labrat, well, unfortunately, he has already been compromised. It's all about pure aim. He has got that beautiful DPS in his hand, trying to figure out where the opponent could be potentially. And once he get that idea, he definitely will be able to fight back. But now the fifth play zone is also going to get compromised. There are going to be a lot of sudden changes in the later stages. But there you go. Phase DTG gets taken down. Can he really finish him off? That's a big question. Yes, indeed, he's going to finish him off. 1 at H4P is still fighting back. They're still gathering those finishes, which is absolutely important as a team. Pure aim is now getting shot from the back as well. It is going to be Team V Delta Severus who is trying to go for the shots. But look at that nade directly onto the corner. And this guy actually witnessed that nade, but he was unable to cancel the first wicket and he decided to like pull away from that stance. And yeah, with that, the demise of Team 1 at H4P is definitely going to be there. Team Rush Gaming is there with 6 finishes. We have got Authority to Kill with 4. We Delta with 4 as well. If I'm not wrong, the number is going to increase by taking down the players from Team 1 at H4P. Maybe 5 finishes is what they are going to look at. Other than that, we have even teams like TCS who has nothing when it comes to finishes. Even Cloud9 is there with empty hand. IR is there with 4 finishes. So there are a lot of teams who are going to be in a potential close corners, and then the fights will be getting initiated from that particular potential angle. Let's see, guys, what happens next. Do give me your predictions right in the chat section. I'm going to witness that prediction as well. Let me see if there is anybody who is commenting and trying to go for the predictions. Yes, there are a lot of people. That's amazing. We have Cloud9 supporters, Shazal supporters, we have Team Boyka supporter, we have Team MT supporter, Vindictus supporters, Authority to Kill supporters, and Kishu's Gaming on the other corner is saying just my favorite team is 7DX official. No doubt in that. That could be the potential team. But 7DX official unfortunately has been eliminated in this particular matchup as well, and they were going way too early in the previous matches as well. So that's a sad part for me, to be honest, because I was expecting a lot from that particular team, even Rush Gaming. But for now, in this particular matchup, Rush Gaming is definitely surviving. They might be able to pull through some more decent points. I mean, that's a possibility. We can't really deny on that note. So let's see if that possibility is just going to get increased tenfold or stopped right over here. TBRZ Preeti XGL, that means TBRZ TL. Still a very valuable team to be precise. But in order to be valuable, they have to be consistent. How they can be consistent? Well, they can be consistent by pulling off some good games, pulling off some interesting notes, pulling off some interesting, should I say, angles. The nades are going in. Team Cloud9 might not even survive with it. Pusha sir on the other corner is also going to pull up a nade. That was a close one. I mean, definitely Edgar definitely got damaged. Venom's HP is also going to get depleted from the back end. It's going to be Pusha sir is going to pull in some good serious plays. And there you go. Pusha sir finds him. One last individual is going to be Kalan from Team Rush Gaming. He's the only individual which is surviving from Team Rush Gaming. That need went in with a closer effect. Pusha sir. Oh, he still fails to point that pressure. That's sad, man. That's sad. He choked on that spray, and due to that, definitely his team is now in a very tricky spot. Because Cloud9 is going to push. They are going to push hard. There you go. It's going to be the end of Team Rush Gaming. That's what I feel. Oh, even before that, Kalan finds one valuable fact. That's lovely. Yeah, that's lovely. I was not expecting that, but to be honest, that's reality. Rush Gaming is back in the game. They're trying to fight back, but unfortunately, they're not going to go far away because Pushashar is going to push in with that beautiful Thompson that he has got. The extremely good draw mag was there, the suppressor was there, and also with that, the result was in the favor of team known as Cloud9. So yeah, Cloud9, a well hard fought battle. And as we will talk about Manticore. Oh, he also gets picked off by the sprays coming in. He's also so indeed a lot of interesting pressure is being built at this point. The players are falling down. 7 teams and 20 players is what I'm looking at. Cloud9 is trying to make their way back into the circle, but obviously they're going to get spotted by the players of TTRZ XDL. But DL is also not going to extend a lot because again, if they come in an open spot, that can risk them their elimination. So for that reason, definitely have to see how the play is going to unfold, how the performance is going to get built up. TBRZ X VG. Cloud9, what will you do, man? Nemesis, Severus. These are the 2 players from Team V Delta as well. After taking on the individuals from the other team known as Vindictus, they are definitely looking quite good. 1 at XH4P, if I'm not wrong, was the team that they were able to pull through. But 9 finishes from the players of Team 1X NRC. They are still looking quite effective. They are still looking quite strong. Let's see how many points they're going to get in the later stages. I mean, when you talk about a team who has got the center point, it's going to be Team TBRZ XDL. They have got the whole center compound in their favor, but the next few play circles are definitely going to provoke them to be in an open spot. Oh, TBRZ XDG loses one more. It's just going to be Mayavi again. In the previous matchup, also, Mayavi was the last man standing. In this matchup, again, he's going to be the last man standing. Sad to see, but eventually that's the harsh reality that this individual has to pull in the game as fast as possible, as best as possible. But I believe the elimination will be there. And with that, now we are going to talk about one more interesting team, and it is going to be One Hit X NRC. From the players of Team TBRZ, yes, it is just going to be Mayavi, and from TBRZ XDL, the whole team is surviving. So maybe they're going to pull in a big game in the later stages. What do you think about that, guys? Is there any prediction that you guys are trying to go with? Do let me know about that. If we talk about Team A2K, we have got Kalen. If we talk about some other teams like we have got Nemesis as well. Talk about maybe potentially some other teams like Nemesis. Oh, Nemesis. He got spotted. A Molly will be going in. That damage can be very effective indeed. Even before that, Killian got compromised with the DBS coming in from his teammate. Severus directly pushes right into that Molly. This is a very risky decision, to be honest, if you ask me. But he's going to patch off himself with some good painkillers, first of all. Then he's going to go with the band-aids, I believe. That's kind of a decent approach, but now we are just remaining with 9 players, and 4 teams. This could be a match for Team TBRZ XDL because they've got that angle, they've got that manpower as well, and also along with that, when you talk about the whole compound, the defensive covers, they've got every single thing that a particular team really wants to have in the later stages in the last few circles, to be honest. So I do believe TBRZ XDL is one of those teams who can really pull through, who can really bag out a win chicken, But the only obstruction that they're going to get is going to be from Team 1X NRC because the players from Wheel Delta are already getting damaged a lot. So their survival is something which is going to be maybe very risky. And there you go, the team goes on, as I said initially. Wheel Delta, the last man standing, is going to survive, but he also gets compromised, and with that, it's done. 11 good finishes coming in from the players of One Hit X NRC. It's a 3v3 fight between Team TBRZ XDL and Team 1Hit X NRC, where both the teams are still going to be in the play zone when you talk about the 7th one. So the 8th play zone is something which can dictate the fight, which can maybe provoke both the teams to come in a closer fight, come in a closer vicinity, and maybe with that things might change. In the previous matchup, it was Team 1X NR, 1X H4P who was able to get a beautiful chicken dinner. In this one, it's 1X NRC. Both the teams are looking equally well built, but that need can pull in the pressure. Well, the needs are not around point. Especially at the same point is also receiving a lot of shot, but Doom and RC. The need from his corner as well. Maybe it is going to damage out the opponent, but no, the damage was not yet there. Susty and RC is surviving there with just 10% HP. Now he's going to repatch himself. Dido should actually appoint a need right over here. And it's Daniel whose need is going to get actually connected. That's amazing. Daniel also gets compromised. He's also knocked out for now. Nobody from the rooftop trying to go with those nades, but let's see, can he pull that action in his favor? Scrappy, oh, lovely nade coming in, and with that, Scrappy also gets taken out. It's all about Doom. He's there in the shack. Everybody knows his position. Everybody is going to slam right onto him. He's trying to go for a nade. I do feel that nade is just not going to be that effective. Well, that need is right over here, but this player is still going to fight back. Oh, there you guys, it's done. The match has ended. It is going to be Team TBRZ X DL this time, who is going to bag out a crucial winner chicken dinner. Very important one, to be honest, because they were struggling a lot in the previous matchup, but this time they have finally nailed it. Very important match for them, to be honest, because from the start, just like Team 1X H4P, they were having a lot of clash. They were trying to step up, they were trying to build in as many points as possible, but eventually this is it. As you do see that the fight is still in the favor of team known as Team TBRZ XDL. In the map of Weekendy, that particular team, in the chilly map of Weekendy, they were able to become the best. They were able to be the giant. And with that, yes, the closure for day number 2 is also going to come. TBR's ACL, congratulations of this destruction that you caused in the map of Weekendy. Again, the survival was absolutely important. You did your utmost fluent job of getting those finishes in your favor. But with that, guys, I'll be taking a leave. This was the PUBG Masters League season number 1, powered by Team 70X Esports and also Rush Gaming. Huge shout out to them as well. KPGC official, thanks for the management. But yes, tomorrow will be the last day. Tomorrow will be the last 3 matches. So make sure to tune in at 10 p.m. sharp, because again, the action will be resuming over there. And I will be back once again to give you the glorified action. But for now, guys, bye bye, peace out. Thank you for joining us. Good night.
Artificial love, we just make it up. Cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love, we just make it up. Cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch. Cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love, we just make it up. Cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. How can you know what's in our mind? When in between the good and bad, there's such a thin line. How can you know what's in our heart? When often hate motivates and love takes you apart. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love, we just make it up. Cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love.
Think about you a lot.